Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues, Enclave Reformed. Alright, so we are stockpiling some political power in the attempt to fully stabilize our country and get rid of the filthy purists, which it does appear to be slightly helping. Clay working is done, good. We'll go for the monthly population growth and don't need anything there. That's still a little ahead of time, so let's not quite worry about that yet. I think we'll go for some more support companies, such as Recon. Just good to have some options, so eventually we can upgrade everything. We'll need to save up some army experience so I can go for the Department of Defense at some point. That is going to end up being very important. 75 political power is what I am looking for. We are getting a good amount of stability. It cost me 100 political power to do so, but the base stability is going up just in time for me to try and demote these fools. Let's do it now. So we're not going to be good at fighting for a while, but we're getting rid of them. So the purest scientists are going to go away. I can't research, like, at all, but who cares? Generating 2.6 political power per day. We can do things like arrange some disappearances and so on. Now, if I want to... Okay, we actually can see some options here. We can execute people, but I also want to get rid of the elite support before I do this, because then the base stability will be horrible. So I'm not really eager to do that right now. It'd be far better to be spending my time and power improving the popularity of the reforming faction so that the elites go away. Marino returns, a soldier that used to serve in the Enclave until the destruction of Navarro. He fled south. He has a dream of a restored America. Welcome back. Loyal soldier. He's available as a high command, so division recovery and intellectual support. Yeah. So, a high command. So these guys. So if I hired you, that would also increase my popularity by a lot. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. We need to arm some more raider gangs. We don't have spies. Oh, gosh dang it. Get the spies back in there. Why do you keep stopping? We also need to train up some more divisions. Hang on. Let's get the maintenance companies on these guys. I know it's expensive, but it needs to be done. Okay, so we'll reinforce all of them. I think we got enough support equipment. And then, yes, we can train up some new ones. Set a location here in, I guess, the Sierra Army Depot. We'll only do it once. And that is all we had. We don't have enough power armor or infantry equipment. So admittedly, maybe we shouldn't be using quite this many. We want to save some infantry equipment so that I will be able to reduce the suspicions. I'm going to go ahead and go for prepare expansion just to gain the war support and get it done. That was quick. Break the tribe. Annex Modoc County. We cannot do bribing the raiders. We need army strength significantly higher than Vault City. But it looks like we would just straight up annex them. We would also need some different things to happen. Accept the ghouls. Festus is the current country leader. Yeah, I mean, show force. Drive out the Yakuza. All that would be good, but again, it just exposes me to the bear. So it probably is not the best thing. And I do not want to force the Western Brotherhood to attack the NCR yet. Not until I'm in a position where I can do something with that, right? Like, I wouldn't be able to capitalize. We'll go for the max speed. We'll sit back for a bit. So support is still going down, unfortunately. I'm going to arrange the disappearances of some oligarchs. That reduces them by a whopping 3%. So if I assassinated you, I mean, losing stability sucks. But we really could just get rid of this oligarchy thing pretty much forever. I think we will hold a small speech. The fist fight breaks out. Okay, Purist had it coming. No excuse for striking a fellow officer. Both share the blame. Gain the political power, and we'll just spend it to get another speech or something. It's not going to hurt me for long. Rather than take any, like, permanent penalties, I'm sorry to say, to my, permanent penalties to my stability and stuff. I would love to save up enough political power to hire Orion Marino so we can get the intellectual support that way, too. That would help. By a lot. There's reconnaissance. That worked out pretty well for us last time. I think I will research the logistics. So I'll have all my companies kind of ready to go. This is not very far ahead of time, so I guess we'll go ahead and research the warrior training. We unfortunately can't afford... Well, can I afford to pick up the guy? I mean, we've got, what? 48 days plus another, what, 60? We actually might be able to get enough. All right, we're going to hire the guy. Loyal soldier, intellectual support goes up. Okay, we are now actually increasing. Holy crap, it's finally happening. So we should be able to start getting rid of the purists once and for all. Oh, thank God. The sooner I have that done, the better. Let's hold a military committee. So we have our spies in position. We just need some infantry equipment to reduce their suspicions, but we used all of it up. So that's not going to happen for at least a little while. There's no reason to do a crackdown. Why lose the base stability? I don't want to do arranging a disappearance. I want to save up for the lair of the bear. Looks like Vault City is murdering the Yakuza. Or maybe it's the other way around. It's hard to tell for sure. Unfortunate news. It appears some of our soldiers have taken up the practice of blasting a pre-war song from their vertibirds during routine patrols. Crack down. Ask them to just turn it down. Ask them to turn it up. For 100 political power, this might be worth it. That's 10 more rounds of hiding from the NCR, where it's worth it. And we get popularity. Turn it up. Anderson holds a speech. Despite his near defeat in the recent elections, Franklin Anderson has been working tirelessly to rouse his supporters. A man must know when he's beaten. Make sure it's not broadcast. There goes the political power. Gosh dang it. We were almost done with you, but okay. So we'll lose the political power we just gained, or do we say change in popularity of the oligarchs? So that's 10%. For the 100 political power, I can improve it probably by 6%. But we'll lose 100 political power. That's 6% difference plus this. This is actually worse. Man must know when he is beaten. All right, so the purists resurge. But at least slowly but surely we're winning. Okay, get that, and then let's arrange some disappearances and reduce that by another 3%. They're down to 31. We are still gradually improving. I can't purge the officers because we have to reduce their support to 30% or less. We're getting there, though. But the base stability is still terrible. Hold a speech. Okay, so they're down to 28%. Which means now we can do these again. It's still a base stability issue. I need to get to this. I'm just holding out, hoping I can get better base stability. That's all that I'm doing. 155. I feel like the cost went up a lot. We could do some wild promises, right? And for the next 3 months, it would be a lot cheaper, indeed, for us to do this. But I still don't think that that's the right call. Still building absolutely nothing at the moment. We are producing a pretty good amount of stuff. Field hospitals to preserve manpower aren't a bad idea, but we're going to go for the research speed with the vacuum tubes. There's not a lot to be done over here right now. I mean, we can reveal ourselves at some point. Requires more than 30% legitimacy. And the Yakuza territory just ate Vault City. Okay. Well, we're about to finish demoting the purest scientists, so our research speed's about to improve, I think. And then we'll sort of see what happens after this. I guess we'll go ahead and arrange some more disappearances. Reducing them down to 24%. So, our treacherous scientists and treacherous officers is a thing. Have some unassigned divisions. Cool. So now it's only down to 15% loss of stability. But we can execute them, and that removes the treacherous officers entirely. And then we have to get down to less than 15% if we want to assassinate Dr. Anderson. So this right now is reducing stability by 5%. And this is another 5%. Let's hold a speech. Reduces them down again to 21%. Still going down slowly but surely. Soon enough, the Wastelanders' democracy will be gone as well. And that will probably make it even easier for me to grow. I think we bide our time. I know it's slow. I know it could be considered boring. But I think it's effective. Everyone else is getting to have fun and conquer things. But if I grow, I'm going to have to start spending several hundred political power hiding from the bear, and I don't have a way to poison the bear to survive against him, so I can't really risk it, can I? I don't think so. Political power gain is nice. But losing weekly war support sucks. Population's okay. I wonder if we could afford this. Probably not. I can't do any more consumer goods. Non-core manpower, lose stability and war support, but it reduces consumer goods and gives you more manpower. Unpopular pragmatist. Could be nice. Western Brotherhood, how strong are you? Not strong enough. And provoking you to attack would be fun. We could do a crackdown. But I don't want to lose the base stability. We're going to go ahead and arrange some more disappearances. They're down to 17%. We can arm the raider gains. Let's do that again. And yeah, that uses up the spies, apparently. We'd have to send them out again. All right, send them out. So we'll keep trying to reduce their suspicions. But I can afford it currently. Let's hold a speech. Up to 79% now. Somehow that went down to 78. Why? Why is it going down? Wait. Why is it going down? At this popularity, effects are scaled to 14.2%. What? Why? All right. I guess we have no choice but to try and purge. So we're going to get rid of the treacherous officers, I guess. I guess? Doesn't feel right. Flexibility of command. I kind of liked the flexibility of movement from last time. Recovery rate's okay. Support companies being better is nice, but I just straight up like breakthrough. Breakthrough is one of the most important stats you can have. So to me, that's still probably the better decision. All right, we already reduced their suspicions, so let's go ahead and pay the cost. And I guess we're going to have to keep spending our power to keep forcing these guys down so we don't take a huge effect when we purge the officers. Okay, so that's done. Now we just have treacherous scientists. 12.8% is going to have to do. Let's go ahead and start purging them. I need to assassinate Dr. Anderson. Scavenger jackpot. The Scavenger has returned to New Reno with reports of an intact military base we thought lost with energy weapons stockpile. Traditionally, Scavengers have the right to the property they find, but we could use our new police force to seize it. We can tax that, or laws apply to the people and the government, gain political power, and gain legitimacy. I don't need a stockpile of weapons, nice though it would be. So I'm okay with just gaining more legitimacy so that we get a little bit stronger, more manpower, more political power gain. It seems like a solid choice to me. Let's arrange some more disappearances. We're down to 15%. I just need a little bit more. Okay, now we're going up in popularity again. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what defines it. It's stupid. But we're going to purge the scientists and lose some stability for reasons we do these things. I don't know. Not quite able. Not quite able to kill you. But we're so close. All right, don't need... Well, I mean, only 0.35 years ahead of time. Let's go for the healing powders. Not that I can produce any of it at the moment anyway, but still. Hold a speech. That's that. Okay, now we can assassinate him. It's going to reduce my stability even further, I'm aware. But it gets rid of the stupid faction. So I don't even have to worry about it. And the more stable we are, you know, I mean, great. Political infighting being gone is going to be huge. It's going to improve my organization, recovery, and stability by 20%. Actually, it's going to be a net gain of stability for killing him and getting rid of the event. Done. The good doctor has been a thorn in our side ever since his loss in the election. His connections and wits have kept him alive until now, but we have politically outmaneuvered him at last. Despite quickly running out of allies, Anderson has stayed put in the Sierra Army Depot, stubbornly fulfilling his administrative duties. It was in his office that our operatives found him, unprepared for the confrontation. Perhaps he had resigned himself to his fate, perhaps he was too single-minded to see how dire his situation had become. All the same, Franklin Anderson was buried in an unmarked grave in Golgotha. If anyone noticed his disappearance, they were wise enough not to notice it out loud. We made sure of that. He is dead. So that's going to get rid of political infighting, right? Because that's what it's supposed to happen, right? Right? Purge the opposition. Done. All right. There goes Purge the opposition. That's going to finally open me up to start pursuing the American dream. We'll finally be able to make progress down the proper route. I don't need to worry about any more popularity. It's not an issue. Traditional institutions is done. Good production. Blah, 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 blah. Resource gains. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go for the machine guns. Again, I'm just unlocking options. I have no idea how things are going to change. We can arm these guys again. Let's do it. I have no idea how things are going to change once we pursue the American dream. Are we going to gain stability? Are we going to gain factories? Are we going to start rebuilding America proper? Are we going to start getting everyone to join me? I don't know. I do want to continue getting the army experience so that we can work toward a Department of Defense. That seems fun. What's cool about this is as long as we continue to produce enough infantry equipment, we can arm raider gains so that as this increases by 10, we keep putting it down by 10. Like, that's pretty solid. As long as we don't grow, we can make sure that the layer of the bear doesn't get any worse from here on out. Kind of cool. Purge that opposition. Healing powder. Okay. Don't think I need anything else here. If we were fighting the Brotherhood, I might want anti-tank things, but meh. Dynamite is still pretty good. Go ahead and learn how to make some of that. At some point, we might want to start producing less things like support equipment and start producing some of these support companies. In fact, let's actually start doing that now. We're going to reduce you down to 1, and let's start producing... Oh. I guess I have to wait. Well, okay, that was unnecessary and dumb, but fine. We are reinforcing and upgrading all of our power armor, which is cool. I would certainly love to have some more factories, but there we go. We're going to purge the opposition. Finally! All right, so that is officially going to be done. Our stability is going to go up. Ugh. All right. So, new national focus. We can start conquering things. The mutant question. Oh, wait. This is... I didn't even know this was a thing. Hang on. Sure, let's get an event and find out what happens. Now that we don't have any more purists to worry about, can I get my legitimacy up by welcome the mutants? I think this would have been completely blocked off if we had promised not to do anything with the mutants. The Enclave of old barely recognized the mutated denizens of the wasteland as human. Many among us still don't, desiring clear lines to be drawn between purebred human and the wastelander mutants. The official stance of our government toward our mutated subjects must be made clear to those within and without the Enclave. They'll have a place, but not at the top. Lose legitimacy, or we fight not to enslave, but to set the country free. Begun integration, political power gain goes down. Manpower goes up, organization goes down, recruitable population goes up, attack goes down. Can I start becoming a democracy? Well, I don't want to get oligarchy. And I don't want to reduce the relevance of legitimacy. So we're going to go for not enslaving. So we've expanded the definition of human. We can now integrate officers, which reduces political power gain. Wow, okay, this is odd. I don't think any of this is really good for me right now. Yeah, I don't think I like this. At least not yet. Reject the super mutants, accept the super mutants? What? I guess I actually could have gone for oligarchy. Wait a minute. No, that's considered elites. No. I definitely didn't want to do that. Welcome Vault City's citizens. Oligarchs. Oligarchs. Has this always been an option? Even when I was doing the genocidal enclave and I just didn't know it? I'm kind of concerned that it might have been. All right. Home is Nevada or the American Dream. Promise kept. Unlocks rebuilding the nation. Or promise broken. All right, we're going to go for the American Dream. We're going to rebuild America, and I think the intention is that this route will eventually allow us to conquer the NCR. I think that is the goal. Let's see. Enclave defectors flock to the Legion. Uh-oh. So they're gaining Enclave advisors. They get a bunch of stuff. Ugh. The anti-integration faction, the purists are no more, but that does not mean every member of the reformer faction is an unconditional lover of the wastelands. Many hold the opinion that, while there are certainly no purists, the wastelanders should have kept at a safe arm's length from the pure stock humans of the Enclave. For them, there can be no integration, only the ruling class of one class by their genetic betters. So the elites are now the anti-integration party. Gain stability. So now we can switch back over to oligarchs? Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to let them have a point of view, and I'm going to hope that my gain of the reformer faction is going to be enough to start to put them down over time. Let's just gain the permanent base stability by allowing the discourse of free speech and stuff. Okay? All right, nothing I can do over here. We shouldn't be very far ahead of time on any of this anymore. If there was something I could do to reduce consumer goods, that'd be awesome, but there isn't. We're going to go for the recruitable population. Increase our efficiency base. We need to hide from the bear. Am I not spying on them anymore? No, we are. We just need to send out the spies. There might be barely enough time to send out another caravan. There is not. All right, hide. So that's done. We could go for things like a chief of army. No, we can't. I don't even know whether these are highlighted. They lie. You can't do that. It is often good to get the research speed, but I don't know if I need it. Enclave scientists in the north. To the extent members of the Enclave disliked our plan to be nice to the mutants who killed their parents, but did not want to become genocidal purists, more fled to Caesar's Legion, which could offer them greater wealth and power. But the Washington Brotherhood has power and wealth as well for those who will tolerate its insane ruler. One of our scientists defected with a weapon of great use against super mutants, which could cripple the troll Warren. So we are torn between annoyance at the fact he stole our super weapon and pleasure that rabid super mutants will likely die en masse. Okay, so the Washington Brotherhood is going to be very good at killing the trolls. Congrats. That's interesting. We kind of need more civilian factories, like, badly. Okay, so the American Dream is going to be done. That gets me a lot of political power and some more war support. So, new options. Operation Babylon. I assume this will lead to possibly killing the new California Republic. Looks like it to me. Don't know that that's good. The forgotten men and women, fear, doubt, and certainty. This is going to demoralize the new California Republic. Arming Patriots tutorial. arming patriots. And then we are going to actually try to start a civil war in the NCR. Fascinating. What about rebuilding a nation? Why can't I do this? We have to kill the NCR. What? I have to kill the NCR before I can grow? Aw, man. It's like they're trying to make me super aggressive against the NCR for some reason. They really want me to go kill them, like, really early. Go freaking figure. I don't want to increase my democratic support. I mean, legitimacy is nice, but we lose so much stuff. I'm starting to thinking that expanding the definition of human might have been a big mistake. All right. We could go for breaking the tribe, which gives me the annex war goal against, what was it, Modoc County up over here? No, this is Modoc County right here. Okay, so these guys, you have not a lot. The Yakuza also don't have a ton. I kind of need more troops. And I guess we'll go ahead and train a couple more. We are lacking power armor, but we're getting there. Yeah, we can arm the Raider Gains again. Okay. So do I want to fight the Yakuza? Or do I want to break the tribe? That would be the easiest one. That will lead to civilization by force. It becomes a core. I like cores. Or establish tributaries, which gives me manpower, political power, and we get militias. But I'll bet you they become some sort of tributary instead of directly belong to me. I think we're going to break the tribe. This is the easiest way to grow. So let's instead get our troops in position. This is the offensive line here. But really, what I need to be doing is grabbing perhaps 3 of you, create a new army with some sort of a reformer. And I guess, honestly, is it worth having you in charge, or is it better to have, just go for Churchill? He's got so much better stats. I think I'll just take you. Let's go ahead and assign a color. You now will go to the airbase. And in said airbase, we will set up a small number of gunships, because we don't need a lot, and a small number of transports, because we don't need a lot. Let's not use up all of our manpower. Okay, so we're going to have the aircraft standing by, ready to go. You are going to do close air support in this approximate area. Dynamite tech is done. I guess we'll go ahead and research construction speed. We're going to get some factories in a moment. So for you, one of you gets a paratroop order from here to here. You, paratroop from here to here. And you, paratroop from here to here. And in theory, that will allow me to immediately declare war and conquer everything. Now, how much longer on the bear? Because the cost will go up by a lot. Do I wait until the bear is done? I don't feel like waiting until the bear is done, personally. I mean, we're going to have to break the tribe first anyway, but still. I'm going to grab Arch Dornan and get the automatic stability and war support. That stability is nice. It's going to increase my political power gain. Of course, you fell ill at the worst possible time. I'm sure it'll be fine. Marching fire is done for our doctrines. Now we can go for hit and run. Running low on that manpower there, ain't we? Yeah. But we're actually starting to get enough power equipment. All we're missing right now is infantry equipment, surprisingly. Let's go to our production. We'll pull off the support equipment, and now we can start producing things like... Let's start producing pipe machine guns. I honestly like those probably better. Break the tribe. We have the war goal. All right. Vault City is already dead, so this is the exact same thing as driving out the Yakuza. So I think I'll probably go for driving out the Yakuza. Anything else that I want to do? before I worry about it. I guess we could get the free political power. Since I don't necessarily need a war goal this second. On the other hand, let's just have the Casus Belli available. So I could wait 60 days, or I can just go kill. I think I just go kill. You have an offensive line, so you can push. Let's draw their attention, and then launch. Okay, I need you to get over here. And are we holding? Are we dying? Are we making it? Get to MODOK quickly, please. Okay, we got it. Please don't die. You sit tight. Okay, we need to reinforce here badly. Get to MODOK. I do not want to lose a power armor. There we go. There we go. Got it. Come on, save him. Get him. There we go. Done. That got a little bit dicey. But we conquered all of that. Cost goes up to 194. Now I will set up probably along here. I don't have nearly enough troops to be killing the Yakuza. That's part of my problem. He's got too many victory points now. A Lend-Lease. I don't have any convoys, so that does nothing. More military factories. Let's start producing some dynamite. Logistics-wise, we're okay-ish. We got a lot of infantry equipment, surprisingly, so we can train these guys up pretty quick. And if that's the case, well, then maybe we should just go ahead and start producing more power armor. Did we get any civilian factories? Yes, but we need to repair them. Which will happen, but it's going to take a while. Okay. I guess I'll go ahead and just arm these guys. I mean, infantry equipment is now plentiful. The NCR is going to go and kill the Scorpions. Civilization by force. Cores. I mean, free units is nice. Free manpower is nice. Cores are also pretty good. That said, population 5,000, 14,000, 5,000. I bet you the tribal infantry and militia suck. So we're going to go for civilization by force and make them into cores. Cores that I can get more manpower from and so on. I think that's probably just the way to go. You guys need to get back down to the airbase. We need to be cautious that New Reno is my capital. So anyone who sweeps by here could kill me. Yeah, just straight up, we don't have enough troops to fight the Yakuza. We're spread too thin. If I could take these cities and split the forces and kind of sweep through this way, I'm confident we could win them on that ground. You only have... Well, you've got a lot more troops now. You've been growing. All right. Yeah, that's not going to work. They're too strong. I can't beat them. Not in my current state. Send out the spies. Military theory. Keep generating that army experience. I want to get to 100. All right. So they've been reduced down to 184. Let's hide our activities again. I can afford to get something. The Fools and Dreamers, non-core manpower goes up, recruitable population goes up. That's fun. I don't need it, but, I mean... Okay. Sure, we've got the Fools and Dreamers. That increased my monthly growth from, guess what, 9 to 10. Alright, we got civilization by force. A show of force does nothing for me. I think we'll get to, like, bypass it entirely. Gain a core. Power. Yeah. So this appears to be more or less the same as this. So, let's see. We're going to go for probably Operation Babylon. Now, if I can start a civil war and then get the Washington Brotherhood to attack them, Maybe I could find a way to beat the New California Republic. I don't know. Well, either way, we're over our time, so I need to end this video here. I'm struggling to figure out where to go next and what to do. Because it feels like we're kind of stuck in a corner. Just sort of buying time more than anything else. Still, this is certainly a different tack as the Enclave, and I'm liking it. I just need to figure out what the heck to do from here. I would love some recommendations in the comment section down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.